Hello, Mingalabar. My name is Hannah, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Myanmar and our wonderful river cruiser, To Mandalay. To Mandalay glides along the mighty Irrawaddy River between Bagan and Barmo via Mandalay. We've been cruising these waters for over 17 years, escorting guests on a range of itineraries that plunge them right into the heart of this amazing country. The adventure you're about to discover is a 3-night journey travelling between Mandalay and Bagan. The cruise is named Highlights of Myanmar and is designed to give a real flavour of local life while showcasing major sites. Guests visit everything from hidden villages rarely accessed by foreign travellers to UNESCO heritage monuments. We recommend that guests begin their Myanmar experience by spending a night in Yangon, the former capital city. The next day they can take a domestic flight to Mandalay, where the ship is moored. Yangon is a mysterious and endlessly fascinating city. A must-see is the gleaming Shwedagon Pagoda, covered in gold, diamonds and other glittering gems. The Governor's Residence, an Orient Express hotel, is the perfect base for an overnight stay. It is set among lush gardens and lotus ponds and offers a tranquil retreat away from the bustle of the city. The next day, guests fly to Mandalay, where To Mandalay is waiting. The crew, all dressed in traditional longis, welcome them aboard with warm smiles. Luggage is stored, cool drinks are served, and after checking in at reception, they are shown to their elegant private cabins. Each is fully air-conditioned and features luxurious furnishings handmade by Burmese artisans. All the cabins have river-facing windows, ensuite showers, and lavatories. After settling in, guests are encouraged to explore the rest of the ship. There are 2 dining areas. One is on the observation deck, a perfect spot for a relaxing lunch and to watch the world go by. The other is the restaurant on the main deck, which serves breakfast, lunch, and a la carte dinners. Guests can cool off in the pool on the observation deck or enjoy a treatment, a massage, or a workout in the well-being and fitness area. The first, welcome lunch, is a buffet served in the main restaurant. Once refreshed, guests leave the ship for a guided tour of Mandalay, Myanmar's second largest city. This is the spiritual heartland of this devout Buddhist country. Mandalay is the centre of gold leaf production, and the entire city resonates to the rhythm of golden mallets pounding on nuggets of gold. The tour includes a visit to the world's largest book, a series of inscribed marble tablets, each housed in its own little temple in the grounds of the Kuduru Pagoda. We continue on to the Mahuni Temple, one of the country's most venerated shrines. Mandalay is also renowned for its wood carving, embroidery and silverwork, which can be admired and bought in the vibrant markets. Back on board, it's time for dinner. Guests take their seats between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. and can choose from a selection of dishes that cater to all tastes. Our menu showcases the finest Eastern and Western delicacies, all served with Burmese courtesy and charm. A carefully selected range of wines is also available.
My name is Nyohan. I'm a 30 year in the kitchen in Road to Mandalay. We have a 30 chef in the kitchen. All the pastry, bakery, all the co-kitchen, hot kitchen, all work together in our teamwork. In our country is a lot of farm, even the local market as well. We can get is a lot of fresh vegetable and fresh fruit. In this time is our guests as well. When they are going around in this time, when they saw the local fruit, local vegetable, they like it very much.
After dinner, guests are invited to enjoy the entertainment of the day in the observation lounge. A variety of local artists, from traditional puppeteers to acrobats and dancers, perform on each night of the journey. Before returning to their cabins, guests often like to relax in the bar on the main deck, chatting with new friends over a cocktail as the resident pianist plays. The crew ensures that all cabins are beautifully prepared for when guests are ready to retire to their beds. The ship is stationary overnight, which helps ensure a restful night's sleep and plenty of energy for the next day's adventures. In the morning, if requested, guests can be woken with a tea or coffee in their cabin. Very early risers can join the ship's crew shortly after sunrise, when they give alms to local monks at Shwet Yet Pagoda, an unforgettable and humbling experience. Breakfast is served in the restaurant, and shortly afterwards, the first of several exciting excursions gets underway. Each day we offer fully inclusive trips, as well as optional tours, all featuring experiences unique to the locality. Today's trip is a morning visit to the enchanting hills of Sagai, the centre of the Buddhist faith in Myanmar. Pagodas, stupas and monasteries cluster on the hills running parallel to the river. One of the oldest, Swa U Punya Shin Pagoda, is located at the top of Sagai Hill and is reached by a series of covered staircases. The rest of the day the ship sails down the river, giving ample opportunity to relax on deck by the pool and enjoy the sights as we pass timeless landscapes, rural villages and fishermen casting their nets. Between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m, afternoon tea is served in the piano bar. Guests can also enjoy a talk by a local expert during mornings and afternoons spent on board. Each lecture is designed to give a fascinating insight into the region's culture and traditions. As the sun sets, the boat anchors for the night and a cocktail party on the top deck enables guests to chat with fellow travellers. A sumptuous dinner in the restaurant follows. On the third day, the ship arrives in Bagan. In the morning, guests are invited on an orientation tour, visiting Shwedagon Pagoda, Na U Market and Tilo Minlo Temple. Shwedagon Pagoda is a golden stupa surrounded by smaller temples and shrines. It is believed to contain relics, a bone and tooth of Gautama Buddha. At noon, guests return to the ship for a relaxing lunch and a short rest. Then comes the choice of two separate options. One is to set off on the sunset tour, which takes in a selection of Bagan's temples, including the Ananda and Gabgauchi, a local village and a lacquerware shop, before climbing a pagoda to view the sunset, a dramatic sight. The other choice is for guests to go sightseeing on their own by horse and cart or by bicycle, which reception is very happy to arrange. Whichever guests choose, they can look forward to a magnificent farewell dinner on board in the evening, with special entertainment. Relaxing after the feast, conversation may turn to future travels and other journeys offered aboard To Mandalay. We offer 4 itineraries in total, which range from 3 to 11 night adventures. The most extensive of these, Gorges of the Far North, cruises from Mandalay up through the Arawadi's dramatic gorges to Barmo, near the Chinese border, before finishing at Bagan's majestic Temple Stream Plain. Guests can add personalised extensions to all of our journeys. For example, they may wish to visit Inlay Lake, an exquisite stretch of water known for its floating gardens, houses and markets, as well as its dexterous leg rowers, or Napoli, a beautiful beach resort ideal for those seeking white sand lined by palm trees. For those who wish to continue exploring Southeast Asia, we can also arrange extensions to Thailand and Singapore with travel on our magnificent Eastern and Oriental Express train, or to Cambodia and Laos with stays at one of our sister Orient Express hotels. The final morning arrives and breakfast is served in the restaurant from 6 a.m. All too soon the ship is pulling into port and a memorable journey is drawing to a close. It's time to reflect on the amazing sights seen during this voyage of discovery and to bid farewell to the new friends who have shared the adventures. At the end of the voyage, there is nothing more fulfilling for the crew than to stay in touch with guests, and we sincerely hope to meet up again on a future journey aboard either To Mandalay or its sister ship, or Kayla.